It's the Hebrew of, the millennium. I know you've been waiting a long time for Ruth 3:6, and here it is. It's fairly short and sweet and hard to beat. See if you can pronounce the Hebrew here. Here's my pronunciation. Vatered, vatered, hagoren, vataas, kol. Okay, it's early. Not really. All right, what can we do here? Vav patak doubling. It's a converted imperfect of a yiktol, a preterite, a past tense, and that means that the tav is a performative, an imperfect performative. It's the third feminine singular, and she. And so, what is the rod? We're missing a letter, right? There should be 3 letters there. Why aren't there 3 letters? This is yarad. It's a first-yod, which is a first week verb. And the yod has decided to go on vacation, as first-yods sometimes do. And so this is, and she went down, goren, the flesh. She went down the threshing floor. It's like, why don't you have to the threshing floor? That Hebrew just didn't seem to care that the to is not there. But we can put it in English because and she went down the threshing floor is bad English. So we are allowed to stick a to in there. And she went down to the threshing floor. So hey patak doubling is the, and so goren is threshing floor, not a high frequency word, to be honest, not very common in the Old Testament. But anyway, so, and she went down to the threshing floor. Vav patak doubling. It's another converted imperfect, or vayektol, or preterite. And she did. So we have a vav patak doubling that clues me into the converted imperfect bit. That means that the tav is a performative. It is again, like this one, a third feminine singular. And she, and then us. There's only 2 letters again. What are you doing to me? Well, this is a sa. So this is the vatered was a first yod, and the yod went away. Vataas is asa, which is a third hey, and the hey went away. Anyway, weak verbs. What are you going to do about it? But it makes for a nice little detective game, right? So she went down and she did kakol, according to all. So kol is all, and then ka is like or as, or in this case, according to works fine. So, and she went down to the threshing floor. She did according to all. Asher zivata ha mota. What's going on here? Well, remember, Naomi had told, that's who the she is here. No, actually, the she is Ruth. Naomi told Ruth, go down to the threshing floor, and while Boaz is sleeping, uncover his feet, lay there and see what he says when he wakes up. We're about to find out if I ever get around to finishing this book. So, and she went down to the threshing floor, and she did according to all asher, all that. That is the relative pronoun, which, who, which, or that. One word, which is nice for Hebrew. It's not like Greek where you got 24 different possible endings. I'm exaggerating a little, but it's not too much of an exaggeration. She went down and she did according to all that zivata. This is zava, which means to command. But the kamatz hey here tells me that it's all that she commanded. The subject of this is a she. And indeed it is. It's Naomi. It's her mother-in-law is the subject, and her mother-in-law is a she. And so zivata has to match. And so this kamatz hey is a third feminine singular ending. You might say, well, wait a minute. I thought that the tav up here was third feminine singular. But that's an imperfect tense. This is the perfect tense. So this is a perfect. It is a D or doubling perfect. Why? Because that's what Zava does. Zava's like, I won't do the general Grundstamm call thing. I am a PL. I'm special. I am a doubling stem. And so the doubling of the Vav here is because of the nature of Zava as a word. So anyway, so it is a D or PL perfect third feminine singular from Zava. She did according to all that she commanded. And who is the she? Well, it is Kamotah, her mother-in-law. The hay with a mapik in it here at the end is where the her comes from. It's a possessive suffix. It says, I'm a real hay, because this hay here in Zivatah is a vowel letter. It's a piggyback letter. It's a mater lectionis, a mother of reading, as they sometimes called it. The reason why the hay in Asa goes away is because it's not a real hay. It's a mother of reading, and it's weak. But this is a strong hay with the mapik in it. I'm a real hay. It's a possessive. Her kamotah, her mother-in-law, and it would have been a hay anyway, probably if it hadn't had the possessive on it. But this is a possessive. Anyway. Kamotah. Okay, yeah, let's just leave it at that. So this is the word for mother-in-law. So putting it all together, and she went down to the threshing floor, and she did according to all that her mother-in-law commanded. Remember, the subject comes after the verb. So the verb commanded comes first. All right, well, this has been the Hebrew of the week, maybe. That's always the goal. My usual plugs here. I have this book, Hebrew for the Novice. You can buy it on Amazon or my Shopify store, but save me the trouble of drop shipping by just ordering it on Amazon. The paperback is the Amazon. This is the ebook, where you can get the ebook, and I make pure profit off that because I don't have to print anything. Also, there's a Udemy course for Biblical Hebrew for the Novice that goes along with the book, but there's also another, if you keep searching on Udemy, I have a Learning Hebrew Inductively Through the Book of Jonah. That's a very popular from my perspective course. This has been the Hebrew of the Week from the book of Ruth, Ruth 3:6.